everyone, I'm Noel, and in this video, I will recite the hotel terminologies that we discussed on week 14. And now, the following are hotel management terminologies. Defection rate, a measure of dissatisfaction expresses as a percentage of guests lost competitors because of service-related problems. Internal moment of truth, a specific event, situation, or interaction in which anyone employed a company comes into contact with some aspect of the company that contributes to the quality of his or her work experience. Quality service, service that consistently meets or exceeds expectation. Service strategy, the effort of a hospitality business to increase guest perception of value by consisting meeting or exceeding important guest expectation in critical moment of truth. Code underlying its purpose for being. Vision statement, a company's assertion of the direction, objectives, and ethical. Service recovery system, policy and procedures that guide manager and staff in resolving guest complaint. Brainstorming, an idea gathering technique that uses team interaction or regenerate as many ideas as possible within a given time period. Continuous improvement, the ongoing efforts within a company to meet the needs and exceed the expectation of customers by changing the way work is performed so that products and services are delivered better, faster, and at least cost that in the past. Authority, the formal power granted by an organization to a management position. Accountability, a manager's acceptance of the responsibility that accompanies authority and the need to justify his or her actions to higher level managers in the organization. Empowerment, the redistribution of power within an organization that enables managers, supervisors, and employees to perform their jobs more efficiently and effectively, with the overall goal of enhancing service to guests and increasing profits for the organization by releasing decision making responsibility, authority, and accountability to every level within the organization. Power, the ability to influence the behavior of others. Supportive communication, style of communication, style that combine high sociability with low dominance, characterized by sensitivity, patience, and preference for informal interaction. Directive communication, style of communication, style that combines dominance with low sociability, characterized by frankness, determination, and a high no-nonsense approach. Chain of command, a series of management positions in an order of authority. An organization chain of command is represented on an organization chart by lines of authority linking all positions within the organization and specifying formal reporting relationships. Lateral communication, communication with those on the same level as you in the organization. Upward communication, communication with those above you in the organization. Coaching, a directive process used by a manager to train the orient an employee to the realities of the workplace and to help the employee remove barriers to optimum work performance. Conflict management, a process in which a manager attempts to resolve a conflict by applying listening skills, feedback skills, and one or more of a variety of conflict management strategies. Goal setting, a goal setting is a process which objectives are created to improve one's work performance or personal skill. Principal negotiation, a process that helps conflicting parties resolve conflicts in such a way that all parties gain something from the resolution. There are four keys to principal negotiation. First, to separate the people from the problem. Second, Focus on what people really mean. Third, invent options for mutual gain. And lastly, use objective criteria. Process consultation. A process of resolving conflict that emphasizes understanding the attitude the conflicting parties hold toward one another. Also, process consultation attempts to improve the relationship between the parties to the point they can resolve the conflicts themselves. SWOT analysis, a brainstorming technique. SWOT analysis means strength, weaknesses, opportunity, and threats. Agenda, a written plan for a meeting that indicates the date, time, and place for the meeting and the issues to be addressed. Baseline measurement, a measurement used as a basis for comparisons or for control purposes. A beginning point in an evaluation of output observed over a period of time. A baseline measurement represents how a process performs prior to any improvement effort. Code of conduct, expectation of behavior mutually agreed upon by team members. Cross-functional team, a team of individuals from different organizational units or functions that solves problems and develop solutions affecting the organization. Forming, forming, the first stage of team development characterized by cautions, limited member participation dependence on the leader and low productivity. Groupthink, the tendency of a group to stifle differences of opinion in an effort to preserve group unity and harmony, may arise during the norming stage of team development. Just in time training, a process that provides training when it is needed. Minutes a written summary of the events and action of a meeting. Mission statement, a statement of the mission of an organization or team that describe the organization or team's reason for existence. Mission statements are broad and expected to remain in effect for an intended period of time. Norming, the third stage of team development, during which relationship cooperative and supportive as members learn that they can work together as a cohesive unit. The team becomes more productive during this stage. Performing, the fourth stage of development, during which a team achieves its peak productivity and individual members share the desire to achieve the team's. Self-directed team, a work team that manages itself and its work, making assignments, planning work schedules, and making service and production related decisions. Storming, the second stage of team development, characterized by conflict within the group as a team member push boundaries and challenge authority. Member interaction becomes confrontational and productivity remains low. Task for team. Task force team. A temporary work team formed to solve a specific problem that usually involves several departments or areas within an organization. Transforming, the fifth and the final stage of team development, when the group is either preparing to disband or forcing a major change in its mission, memberships, or environment. The team often regresses to behaviors characteristic of early stage of development as it struggles to cope with the changes. Action plan, an outline of the tasks to be completed for each step in a critical driving force, a force that tends to encourage change in a particular direction. Force field analysis, a planning technique that helps you identify and visualize goals. Re-engineering, an organization change that involves the complete redesign of a process within the organization. The goal, the goal of which is to achieve a dramatic improvement. Reinvention, an extreme organizational change requiring an organization to rethink every aspect of how it conducts business. Restraining forces, a force that tends to keep a situation from changing in particular direction. Behavior-based interviewing, a technique used by interviewers to determine how applicants have behaved under specific circumstances in the past. The theory behind behavior-based interviewing is that the best predictor of future behavior is past behavior. Networking, the practice of developing personal connection with friends, acquaintances, colleagues, associates, teachers, counselors, and others. And that's all the hotel management terminologies. Thank you.